get rid of wickedness? You know how God destroys evil and wickedness? God destroys evil and wickedness by causing a lot of people to die. In the beginning, let me speak, I'm not finished. When God, in the beginning, God says, you know what? There's a lot of wickedness on the face of the planet. Mankind has corrupted themselves, so guess what I'll do? I'll destroy all of them except Noah and his family. So that's why evil is necessary. To wipe off all the wicked black people on the face of the planet. No, now I'm listening to you. I'll finish my point. Now I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
The same wickedness that exists today and exists back then is God's created.
You're absolutely right.
So why can't you create something that doesn't quite destroy now?
Give me Genesis 6. Right. Genesis 6.
That God was confused when he making this.
God is not confused. The black man today is confused. Us make man. Us is what? Plural, right? Multiple, right? Good. Genesis 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Where he says, verse 26, let us make man.
Verse 26, and God said, let us make man in our image.
The Bible says, God said, let us make man in our image. So you want to know who is the us, right? Give me John 1 verses 1. Who is the us in the beginning? Read it.
The book of John, chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
So the Bible says, in the beginning was the Word. Who is the Word? Because you say you used to read the Bible before, right? So who is the Word? Who is the Word?
What the book says.
You're right.
The book said the Word was God.
Right. But who is the Word? Verse 14.
And the Word was made flesh.
The Word was made flesh.
And dwelt among us.
And the Word dwelt among us. So who was the Word that was made flesh? It's talking about Christ. So in the beginning, when it says the Word was with God, Christ was there in the beginning. Why? Because according to the Bible, Christ was the very first of God's creation. So when God said, let us make man in our image, he's having a conversation with himself, God, Christ, and the angels. That's the us in the Bible. So go back to Genesis chapter 1 now.
The book of Genesis 1 verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image.
What does the word God mean? Is the word God plural or singular? That's not the question. Is God plural or singular? No, it's not. God is plural. When you look up the word God, hold on, let me speak. Just listen. God is plural. The word means powers, the powers. Powers with an S. So when the Bible says, God said, let us make man, it's talking about God, Christ, and the whole angels host that he made. That's what it's talking about. Read that verse again. You're absolutely right.
Genesis 1:26. And God said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness.
So when God said, let us, it's talking about God, Christ, and all the angels. You got that? So in the beginning, don't follow the dumb, stupid Christian religion. Because you say you don't believe in religion, you don't believe in the Bible, but guess what? The stuff that you're speaking is Christianity. That's what you're speaking. Okay, so you understand that? Okay, let me hear you. Okay.
Now check this out. If you say all the powers that be, it means that God is the creator of good and both evil.
Absolutely right. Give me that.
Therefore, listen, there's no separation in this world in order for good to exist. So evil is necessary.
You're absolutely right. You know why? You know why evil is necessary? Because you have a lot of evil, wicked black people, black men and women that walks around this city and they gotta die. They have to die. 2/3 of you blacks and Amerindians, you have to drop dead because God cannot use you. So guess what? God will use the evil that he made to destroy a lot of black brothers that refuse to hearken unto him. I'm going to show you why. Give me Leviticus 19. Don't prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore. I'm going to show you why a lot of black people have to die. What's your name? We never got your name. We never got your name. Gully? What are you, the Gully God? Gully. That's from Movado? You know what? As an older man, for you to be calling yourself Gully after a dancehall artist, that's foolishness. I'm listening to you.
Any name will be given to anybody.
But you said that's coming from Movado.
Remember now,
You said you got it from Movado.
Movado first started singing also.
I didn't give a damn about Movado. Read what you got.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 29.
So the question was, why would a lot of black people have to die? Here's the reason.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
You know how a lot of black men today make their daughters whores? One example, they're not in their daughters' lives. They have kids, they have a whole bunch of kids around the place, and you know what they do? They say, you know what, to hell with them kids, I got one life to live. So that's why the Bible says, you know what, God had to make evil to kill a lot of men today that don't want responsibility. What does a lot of men want today? Chasing after women. You want to chase after money. But God says, don't make your daughter a whore. Read that verse again.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
And the land become full of wickedness. You know how God get rid of wickedness? You know how God destroy evil and wickedness? God destroys evil and wickedness by causing a lot of people to die. In the beginning, let me speak, I'm not finished. When God, in the beginning, God says, you know what? There's a lot of wickedness on the face of the planet. Mankind has corrupted themselves, so guess what I'll do? I'll destroy all of them, except Noah and his family. So that's why evil is necessary. To wipe off all the wicked black people on the face of the planet. Now I'm listening to you. I'll finish my point. Now I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
According to you, the same wickedness that exists today and exists back then is God created.
You're absolutely right.
So why can't you create something that you have to fight to destroy now?
Give me Genesis 6. Right. Genesis 6.
I got that God was confused when he making his
God is not confused. The black man today is confused. Because you follow, hold on, let me speak. You follow all other races. You know how I can tell that you know how I can tell that you're confused? Because you're shaved off your beard. Who told the black man it is okay for him to shave off his beard? Where did you get that custom from?
No, listen to me.
No, answer the question. Where did you get the custom that it's okay for you to shave off your beard? Because look at the history of our people. It was never our custom to shave off our beard. The only confused race on the face of the planet is black people. Genesis 6 and verses 1.
The book of Genesis chapter 6 and verse 1. And it came to pass, when man began to multiply on the face of the earth. Verse 4. Verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
God saw that the evil of man was great. The evil of man was great on the face of the planet. Read on.
And that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
There's only evil and wickedness. So what is the right thing to do? If everything that you have made is now corrupted, what's the right thing to do? Let it slide? No. Let's read on.
Verse 7. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face.
So God said, because of evil and wickedness, people have to die. So guess what? It is righteous that the wicked must die. No, you don't understand it because you're still confused about it. Okay, go ahead.
Now, remember God supposed to be his heart of his knowledge. He knows something before it happens. What can happen? Right? Now, in the creation part when God is making this wicked or this evil, he didn't know that somewhere down the line that this wicked is going to come back for her until he can get to it.
You're absolutely right. Isaiah 46, don't walk away. Don't walk away, bro. Don't make a statement and walk away.
Isaiah 46 verse 10. Declared the end from the beginning.
God declared the end from the beginning. So of course God knew what was going to happen. But a lot of you black brothers today, you're so destroyed and confused, you don't know what the hell is going on. Since the beginning, the end was already declared. So what needs to happen? The sequence of how God ordained it must play out. And you want to come and say the Bible is not real? A lot of you is not real. You're not even living the life that God made for you to live. You're walking in the white man's shoes with your beard all shaved off. Read that verse again.
Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times in the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand.
So God's counsel alone shall stand, whatever he ordained. So since the beginning, God already ordained that the mankind that he made would corrupt themselves. And what would he have to do? He would have to destroy all of them.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.